The allegation, as I understood it, was I had made up the excuse that my laptop malfunctions. The proof I put forward was, it's not the first time that I said it. It's not the first time I've said it publicly. This is not something I made up for Madlanga. That is the context of it, Chairperson.
I'm talking about providing. Were you not talking about providing something physical to the media? When you are speaking there on that video clip and you say, I've provided proof, surely you mean you've given something physical to the media?
Yes, Chairperson.
And I'm going back to my question. So that physical thing that you gave to the media was this one instance?
This once, Chairperson.
Of you having used another member's laptop?
Yes, Chairperson.
That's all. And that's this proof that you have?
Yes, Chairperson.
And how does that prove that from October of 2025 until 3 months ago, your laptop was malfunctioning?
Chairperson, my laptop has been malfunctioning. There's nothing I personally can do about it. And I think that's all that I can't elaborate any further.
Unfortunately, that's not my question. That's not my question. My question is, how does that one instance of you using someone else's laptop prove that from October 2025 until only 3 months ago in 2026, your laptop was malfunctioning?
I'm afraid it doesn't, Judge.
It does not?
It doesn't.
So what should we make of what you said then? You lied, basically. When you said you have proof, in the context of October 2025 until 3 months ago, in that interview, you basically told a lie when you said you had proof.
Chairperson, it was in the context of, I've been lying that there's something wrong with my laptop. That's the context that I provided, the little bit of proof that I had that it wasn't the first time and it wasn't the last time either. That's the context, Chairperson.
You've already accepted that it was not proof, that one instance was not proof of the malfunction of your laptop from October 2025 until 3 months ago in you've accepted that. It's on that basis that I suggest to you that when you told the nation that you actually have proof in the context of what was at issue, which is October 2025 until 3 months ago, when you told the nation that you actually had proof of the malfunction over that period, this being the context, you were untruthful.
Chairperson, I was not. I was not. I cannot accept that.
Where is the truth in that?
Chairperson,
where is
the truth would be found with the people that work on the laptops. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources to bring them here. I'm telling, Chairperson, if I may?
Please continue.
I'm telling you, Chairperson, that the statement that I made to the media was in the context that I came to Madlanga and I lied to the Commission about my laptop malfunctioning at any given time. It's in that context that I produce the transcripts from the ad hoc and say, yeah, I said it, I think 7 or 8 months ago. There's something wrong with my laptop. It is not for me to sit here and say that, no, I'm unable to access anything because, no, Chairperson. I'm here to tell you that the laptop locks me out of my emails. Sometimes it does not accept my password. Sometimes the thing freezes. And I have no control over it.
I'm afraid I may end up sounding like a scratchy record. You go far and wide and leave what I'm dealing with. What I'm dealing with is quite simple, and I've told you a good few times that it's about what you said was your proof. Not any proof, but proof that you had provided to the media. So anything else that you say about the actual malfunction of your laptop has nothing to do with that so-called proof. That's my focus, and it's in that context, the context of your so-called proof, which happens to be this one instance. In the broader context of you having said you had this malfunction from October 2025 until only 3 months ago. So I'm saying, and you've accepted, bear in mind, that one instance does not provide you with proof of the malfunction of your laptop from October 2025 until only 3 months ago. You've accepted that. So in that context that I suggest to you then, Mr. Adams, and please bear in mind the context, please, It's about the one instance, and it's about the period October 2025 until 3 months ago. So I'm saying, when you said you had provided the media with proof, which you've accepted was not proof, so you were being untruthful. That's a simple suggestion I'm making to you.
The whole story, Commissioner, is that I provided the media with the evidence that I had, that it was not the first time, that I did not make this up for this commission. That is what I provided the media. If, in the opinion of Justice Madlanga, that is not proof, I can only concede it. I can't win a legal argument with a man like you. I'm saying to you, Judge, no, and I'm not being patronizing. I'm saying to you, Judge, that I was accused of lying to you that there was nothing wrong with my laptop. I said, here you go. This thing has been doing it before. I didn't make this up for Madlanga. That's the context of which I'm saying it to you. The way your question is framed, I understand. But I'm asking that you understand what I was trying to say. That's all.
You say that you did say you had evidence, but I asked you here and now to give us that evidence, and the only thing you are able to tell us about is just the one instance when you use someone else's laptop. So whatever other evidence you may have, which you keep referring to, that's not what you said in the context of the TV interview. That interview referred to just this one instance. So in that context, anything else you may have is not relevant to the debate that you and I are having. And it's in the context of our debate or our engagement that I'm suggesting to you that you told an untruth.
No, Chairperson, I will not accept that. I also know it's going to be hard for me to win a debate against you, but I will not accept that. That laptop, as in the time period you mentioned, malfunctioned many times. The only people that can confirm this are the people that work at Parliament. The reason for that press conference was Parliament, excuse me, and I'm just going to step off the topic a little bit. Parliament also inferred that I never emailed the Speaker about the securities increase, and I never emailed about the PKTT. And that is why I called that, and I said Parliament is lying. It is in that context because we have the proof of the lies.